Alright, the A-in key. You know what I'm A-in? Okay, so... this door. And then just straight on to morning. Maybe I'll leave Kukulane and Parvati out. I've gotten more than enough mag. If I start to run low on mag for some reason, I'll just put them up. Help me get through the random battles a little faster. Alright, so... we are level 55. We are on our way to Tippereth. And... I'm about to get pretty much all of the pieces that I need for my party. Assuming that I read the stuff right, and this is what I'm about to do will actually net me Shinju Barong. I mean, I'm still not 100% sure that's going to happen, because I've never actually done this type of fusion before in this game. What I'm going to be doing to get Barong is... just so you know, Barong and... there's two demons, Barong and Ranga. In every single game they're in, if you combine them, you always get Shiva. They're what is known as a set fusion. But Barong is a... you can recruit Ranga. So... that's not a really big deal. But Barong is a little harder to get. So where the heck am I again on this map? I think I need to go this way. Straight and then around that corner. And through this door. And then we need to go to Tippereth. Well, fine, we'll just auto battle this. I've got enough attackers to take out these, even if they are immune to bullets. Alright, so now we need to go to Tippereth, since we've got both keys. There is a magic box over here. Once again, my notes say it is a dud, so I'm not going to even go for it. If you want to try and get it, go for it. And once again, if you ever figure out what the deal is with the magic boxes, let me know. At this point, I'm convinced it's a bug related to the translation patch. And you know, honestly, in a way, I'm glad that the magic boxes, so many of them don't work, because you stand there for so long just walking in circles to get it to a full moon, and I just don't like that. So... everybody's still doing good on hit points. The magic box is in that room to the right on that door and the right side of the screen there, in case you want to know. But we want to just go on to the next area. Okay, you know what? Go away. This game actually, other than sometimes not being able to cancel it, this game has one of my more favorite auto battles, just because it's very fast, you know? So we want to go in this door. And if you go to that door on the right, there's a room in there that has another code breaker in it. I don't think there's anything really worthwhile in that code breaker. But you can go win it if you want. Yes. And just like that, we're back here. So we need to go to Tippereth and register the terminal so that we can teleport around. And of course, if you haven't bought all of the equipment in Tippereth, now's a good time to do so. We got the answer. Oh, excuse me, the answerer. What is the question? The question is violence. Obviously, I mean, it's a sword, man. I don't think any of the NPCs from the world map say anything new, other than the fact that I am pretty sure that that ghost from Arcadia is gone, and that the path to Arcadia is actually closed at this point. So, that's a thing. So first things first, we want to go here. Well, sir, we want to fuse this Cyclops with this here gnome, and we want to get one of the more powerful demons in the game. Sorry, I had to pause and check something real quick. I had to click out of the game. I am Jockey Giramekra. I am at your service. That is actually not how the name is actually spelled, but that's okay. So, Giramekra is really good. He's got really good attack power. He's got decent hit. He's very shy of the 200 hit you need to hit the final boss. But one of the reasons that Kaiten Geki is so good of an attack is it seems to have increased like hit percentage. So that's what makes it better than, say, Deathbound, which does more damage on paper. So really good demon, and he has reflect physical. I also think he reflects gun attacks too. So that's really nice. So let's take a moment, actually, to see if I can't get Barong, since I am level 55. So this is the terminal. We can now register this terminal and go anywhere. So let's teleport to Rapapongi. Alright, let's leave. Alright, so This is my plan. So, there's a special type of fusion that I really have never taken advantage of in this game. I was looking for an easier way to get Barong. The way it works is you take, if in later SMT games, if you combine two elements, you get a Matami, which is used to, where elements are used to rank up or down demons. Matamis are used usually to raise the stats of demons. So for example, I didn't mean to talk to this guy twice. One of the Matamis would give you a permanent boost to strength if you fused it onto your demon. And you can use this to power up your demons. But the Matamis are not in this game, so what they do instead is if you combine two elemental demons, you actually get supposedly you get the highest ranked demon of a specific family. So, and that is what I'm going for here. So, when you fuse two Seirei demons with each other, you determine, you get, like I said, a very specific race, and then you get the highest level demon whose level is still lower than Alepht's. So, I'm hoping level 55 is enough, but if nothing else, I can, because Barong is the highest level Shinju demon. Let's see, we actually want to go into Rags. And this is why I farmed up those gems earlier, because I need... Shinju SJ. I need a gnome and a salamander. And to get a gnome... Okay, first we'll go for the salamander. So to get a salamander, I need a pearl and a ruby, or 2 rubies. So I happen to have 1 ruby, so we'll do a pearl and a ruby. Yes. Alright, so now we need a gnome. And gnomes are... You can get gnome a lot of different ways. Let's see, what would be the best way to do it? I don't want to use my onyxes. So that's out of the way. I could just use 2 sapphires, but that's the one I'm closest to. I can use a garnet. And a turquoise. How many turquoises do I have? Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Alright. Yeah, gem hunting may be done best during the full moon, but, I mean... Most of the enemies that drop gems come on the world map, where stuff happens so quickly that it's really not worth worrying about it being a full moon. Okay. I guess I could have used the... Is there even one in there? I don't know. If there was a manor in there, I guess I could have used it, but honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just go back to Tippereth and use that one. Well, these guys are feeling feisty today, aren't they? Feeling feisty. Okay. Feels good to one-shot things. Okay, so let's go back to Tippereth. One of the things I would like to see, going back on the topic of like them porting Persona 5 to Steam, one of the things I would like to see is, of course, them to put all of the Persona games on Steam. Maybe like the PSP versions, like optimally, but I would really, really like them to port the PSP remake of the second half of Persona 2, Eternal Punishment. Yeah, Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. Because it was made, but we never got it. Because it came too late in the PSP's life cycle to be ported to America. But I would really... I mean, that would be a good opportunity for them to, you know, translate and release that. Because I'm pretty sure games like Trails in the Sky, I think, did pretty well. Alright, say right gnome. Salamander. And there's Barong. Nice. So all I gotta do later is recruit a Rangda, and that's not hard. You literally just... I mean, it might take a few minutes. But all I'd have to do is just continue to talk to them and get myself a Rangda. I pledge my loyalty. Alright. So I have my short-term final party. The only difference between my long-term final party and my short-term final party is that Anubis is going to be replaced with Shiva. I keep forgetting her name. Oh my goodness. So basically the idea here is that I have two ways to buff my attack, two powerful physical attacking demons, one really good healer, and I would argue that Parvati is the strongest healer in the game. There's a bar here somewhere in there.